Geography, climate, flora and fauna. Geography. Like a peninsula India, geologists claim Sri Lanka is a fragment in an ancient southern continent called Gondwana land. Both India and Sri Lanka stand on the same continental shelf. This shelf is shallow with a depth of between 9 and 13 meters in the park state and attains a maximum depth of only about 70 meters between land masses. Nearly 9/10 of the island is floored by rocks of Precambrian age, 570 to 4,600 million years. Nearly 9/10 of the island is floored by rocks of Precambrian age, 570 to 4,600 million years old, forming part of a very old landmass. Sri Lanka has experienced a series of geological events, including folding as well as uplifting movements that have resulted in fracturing and faulting. These movements account for the steep front that separates steep front that separates the different elevation levels. Sri Lanka may be divided into four regions: geomorphological, the central highland, the southwest plain, the southeast plain, and the northern plain. The Balutota Hills are the highest section of the southwestern plain range of hills, radiating from the Balutota mass extended northwest and northeast in the direction of Moravaka and Deniaya as well as into Ratnapura district. The southwestern plain is watered by mainly rivers including the Valava, Nilvala, Kadu and Ginganga that rise from the Bulutota hills. The boundaries of the eastern plain are the Velava and Mahavali River, the sea and the hill country. The higher section of the plain consists of a low platform at the foot of the hill country. Most of the rivers Gal Maduru and Heda draining the plain have their source here. The southeastern plain has a coastal line characterized by lagoons. The northern plain is the largest of the three plains of Sri Lanka. Its boundaries are the Dedru the Matala Fourth Hills, and the Mahavali Ganga on the one hand, and the sea on the other. All the larger rivers draining the plain rise here, including the Yan Oye, the Kala Oye, the Malvatu Oye, and the Amban Ganga tribute to the Mahavali. In the northern plain, the rock ridges spread out from the central Matala Fourth Hills fan-wise to the west and east. Thus, the river starting from the hills flow flow out west and the east according to the layout of the land along the coast, and for 3 or 5 kilometers inland the soil is very poor and sandy, but elsewhere the soil is loamy, light and rich in lime. In the hill country, the land is everywhere over 305 meters above sea level. The highest section, which is between 1500 to 2100 meters, consists of high range on the southern side. A mountain range including Adams Peak extends east to the Cotton Plains and continues past Haputala to Namunu Kule. From Cotton Plains, another high range extends north to Pidurutolagala and then slopes down to the valley of the Mahavali Ganga. The rest of the high ranges resemble an anchor of the later T inverted, half enclosed by the Adams Peak ranges, and the Houghton Plains ranges is a plateau of 900,500 meters above sea level. The so-called peak wilderness, as the hill country is made up of a series of plateaus. Rivers crossing them have to leap down from one plateau to another. According to further waterfalls found right round the hill countries, the territorial limits of Sri Lanka today consist of the main island and several small islands. The Star Island that stand on its continental shelf, covering a total land area of 65,625 square kilometers. It is located between the northern latitude of 5 degree to 55 and 9 degree to 51, and the longitude of 79 to 41 to 81 degree to 53. Although the Sri Lankan land area is relatively small, its marine economic zone, comprising some 23,000 square kilometers, is nearly 4 times its land area. 230,000 square kilometers is nearly 4 times its land area. Sri Lanka has a coastline of some 1,790 kilometers, consisting of outlets, inlets, entrance or outfalls, where the 103 rivers, estuaries and lakes meet the sea and exchange fresh water and seawater. Bays and lagoons also indent the coastline with large mounds. Most beaches on the island are sandy, although beaches with pebbles, cobbles and boulders sometimes are found along the bedrock. Related coast by lagoons and swamps. Mangrove swamps are a significant habitat in terms of coastal landscapes and act as an open ecosystem.